And welcome back to Who Would Win. Now, obviously, as you can tell, I didn't have one out on Monday. In my later years, I've developed, unfortunately, the same kind of summer allergens my dad suffers from, particularly like colds and hay fevers. So I was congested, and I was just a headache and just feeling like someone was putting a press on my. It was not feeling well yesterday. So I decided I'll skip it. I'll just do both Who Wins today plus my magic video for today. So that's what we're going to do. And the first Who Win today comes to us from Apex Predator, who asked the question, who will win the fight? Major Glory! Major Glory! You are very sturdy. You are patriotic and your breath is minty fresh. For this, I salute you! Yeah, Major Glory from Dexter's Lab and apparently the Powerpuff Girls. I actually didn't know that one. Versus Super Soldier from Amalgam Comics, which was a combination of Marvel and DC. He's a combination of Captain America and Superman. Now, surprisingly, for those if you're more recent to the channel, of the two of these characters, I've actually done the more obscure one before. I've actually done Super Soldier in a video before. Oddly enough, in a fight with another Amalgam character. What was it? Iron Lantern? Basically, Green Lantern, Iron Man put together. So I actually have a heads up on his abilities. Essentially, all his abilities are Superman mixed with Captain America. He gets a shield, but he's not quite as strong as like our Superman, like the general Superman. He's actually a little weaker than your normal Superman. I mean, he's still Superman, so he can still do everything Superman can do. Just kind of on a like if Superman does everything on a 10. This version does everything on like an 8 or a 7. He's still immensely powerful. He's just not as powerful as a normal Superman. He's a bit dumbed down. But, writer's interpretation, it all depends. So there you go. That's basically Iron Patriot. So enhanced hand-to-hand combat, pretty near indestructible shield, all that. Major Glory, though. Major Glory is basically a knockoff of, again, kind of a combination. I'm assuming that's why he chose this. Of Superman and Captain America. Patriotic, but he's got the cape and mask and everything. Personality-wise, he's very patriotic, but he's also a bit of a neat freak, all that, and so forth and so on. To quote is, so, alien, you think you can step foot in American soil without a green card, do you? Well, I'm America, mister. Do you think you can contend with the speed of America, the strength of America, the Constitution of America? I loved the Action League now. Oh, not Action League now. What was it? The Justice Friends. That was it. The Justice Friends of America. But his overall abilities include things like super strength, which he's phrased great strength. Which he can take on Dr. Diablos. Yeah, Diablos, which is Spanish for devil. Dr. Diablos. Minions, how big were his minions? How powerful were his minions? Was evil comrades and with his demons. Okay. So he could contend with them with relative ease, including Dr. Diablos himself. But compared to individuals like Krunk, who's pretty much the equivalent of the Hulk, and Monkey, whose powers actually are, I believe, even stronger than his. He's powerful, but he's just not super. He's super strong, but just not Superman strong. Speed-wise, and I'm reading this verbatim, Major Glory has super speed since childhood. He can clean up messes and wash dishes in less than a second. Even as a child, he could run 500 laps around the world in a matter of seconds while showing very little fatigue, showing that he also possesses super stamina. It's unknown if he's still this fast even as an adult. Now, we've seen him. That means we've seen him move and wash an entire room, basically, in less than a second. Meaning, he moves at levels. Even Superman can move, in certain amounts of speeds in less than a second. But this sounds more like he literally did 500 laps in a matter of seconds, which is plural. Now, it's been a while since I've seen the show. Let's hypothetically say that's 3 seconds. And you know what? I got my phone here. Let's divide 500 by 3 real quick. 3 divided by 500 is 0.006. So he did a lap every not a second, not a millisecond, not a whatever the next form of second. That means he theoretically did. Let's even just break it down even less, more. If he did it in 5 seconds, he did a lap every 0.001 seconds. That is near Flash level speed. That is verging in Flash level speed. And yet he's still not the fastest character apparently in the series. Like Living Bullet is faster than he is. He even says world's fastest man, Living Bullet. But Major Glory is apparently that fast. And then if you think about it, like, you know, him throwing a punch at that speed, that's like mass infinite punch levels. Theoretically speaking, from a DC standpoint, so actually that's involved vibrating your molecules and things along those lines. So that's not quite still. That'd pretty much splatter most individuals. Flight is being able to fly through most environments, including space, meaning he can survive at great speeds. Excuse me. Meaning he can survive in a vacuum. Star-spangled laser vision. Major Glory can shoot powerful laser beams out of his eyes that have shining stars on them like American flags. The power of this vision varies, occasionally burning things like heat vision, breaking things without burning, concussive vision, instantly disintegrating mess, disintegration beams, and leaving behind clean areas, melting a whole car, last one used only by his action figures. So he basically has heat, concussive, and disintegration beams, or clean vision, depending how you go with it. So that's pretty powerful stuff right there. Major Glory is also capable of seeing through certain objects. He has X-ray vision. Super Arctic wind breath, so freeze breath, can instantly turn any object into frozen ice. Has never technically used this one during the series and only seen being used in action figure. However, he is officially used in Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. His freedom armor, which is awesome, is like this just golden battle armor of righteousness. Has never technically used this one, and was once seen being used by an action figure, which implies that he can use it as well. The golden armor instantly equips itself with the Major Glory's guard, giving him powerful Eagle Claw gauntlets. However, since we never actually see what's in use, we can't use it in this fight. We can assume that it's pretty much enhances. It's like an enhancement kind of thing. All-American cloaking device. Major Glory has technically never used this one either, and was only seen being used by his action figure, which implies that he can use it as well. Yeah, the American device, which activated sound Major Glory with red and white blue diamonds, which then allows him to become invisible. So, hypothetically speaking, it's a device that allows him to become invisible. Good to know. Cloaking. Yeah, you can become invisible. Just as friends. Justice Frenzy, a powerful technique which he joins with Krunk and Valhalla, so that we're not going to use that technique in this fight. Along with many other his many superheroes, he is skilled chef, making capable delicious meals. Stellar bullet projection, can shoot out stars from his fingertips like a gun. Okay, so yeah. So Major Glory is actually a pretty powerful character when you break it down. He's Earth 1 of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and yet he still lost to, wait a minute, who did he lose to? What was it? What was the guy's name? Well, come on, where was it? Oh yeah, when Major Glory, Race Lore, basically the guy who was voiced by Macho Man Randy Savage. Incredible. I could break your bones, crush your body, but I could never break your spirit. Welcome, I'm reading this for it. Welcome, heroes of Earth. You have been chosen to receive the glorious gifts, the opportunity to face me, the great Race Lore, in the contest of strength and skill. Oh, man, he was... I love this. I love that episode just because I love Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was great. Anywho, but we're talking about Major Glory. So if this fight broke down, actually, I'm pretty certain it would be Major Glory who would instigate the fight, because he would see the star-spangled suit of Super Soldier and immediately think, no, sir, you... No, sir, you are not the Major Glory. You are not the man that represents America. I am the man that represents America. I am America, sir. So, alien, do you think you set foot on American soil with a green card, do you? Well, I am America, mister. Do you think you can contend with the speed of America, the strength of America, the Constitution of America? And then Super Soldier's like, not really. That's right, sir, mister. So why don't you get out of here and I'll have... No, I'm gonna save these people. Like, and then it's like, no, you will not. And then the fight commences. The Major Glory takes on Super Soldier. Now, in an actual strength-to-strength contest, Major Glory has super strength, sure. But Super Soldier's definitely the stronger of the two. If he's actually a combination of the actual Superman versus and Captain America. Well, not quite as strong as a normal Superman. Again, like 7 or 8 compared to Superman's 10. Major Glory's super strength has never been shown to be anything comparable to even a lowballed Superman feat. So, right off the bat, in terms of the strength the contest, he's going to beat him. But in terms of a speed contest, if you actually kind of measure out his speed, again, 500 lats in a matter of seconds, which even if we highball that to like 5 seconds, that's still 0.001 seconds he moved around the world. Even Superman doesn't move quite that fast unless he's really going for it. And this is a lower balled Superman character. So we have to assume Major Glory is the faster of the two. But with Captain America being mixed in Super Soldier, we also have to assume that Super Soldier is the better hand-to-hand combatant, plus armed with a shield. So basically, Major Glory is going to throw the first punch, and it will land, and it will hurt. Be like, and he'll feel like, all right, then fine, and they're going to go toe to toe for all. Just do Major Glory can at least block his hits, but he's going to start and he's kind of got invulnerability to a degree, but he can feel pain and pass out, which kind of makes the invulnerability kind of So he's gonna ow. He it's like, whoa there, buddy, and then blasts him with the star-spangled beams of laser vision. Star-spangliness. Star-spangled laser vision just blasts him in the face. Just with heat vision. It's like, ha! But all of a sudden, he thinks he blasts him in the face, but all of a sudden, Super Soldier's heat vision is also getting his like, it's like, now they're duking it out for heat vision. It's like, now, there's 2 problems here in this fight where Major Glory is going to have a very hard time. Is that Major Glory theoretically can tire out. Now, we never seen him tire. We technically have to some degree, but he can do that. His stamina was fine with the 500 laps around the world, but theoretically he could eventually tire out with his stamina. As long as Super Soldier has access to Yellow Star energy, which in this case he would because he's on Earth, he won't, unless he's fighting as someone who's either on his level or stronger. He is not going to tire out. Anytime soon, anyway, compared to Major Glory. So it's just going to be a cousin, will you just give up there, son? You can't beat America! And then he just throws his shield, just boomerangs it, and say, ha! You missed me, did I? It's like, huh? Oh! Major Glory's like, he's like, okay, this is over now. Seriously, this is embarrassing. You think, and then he just suddenly disappears with his all-American cloaking device. He's like, huh? Can you find me now? So starts punching him while he's invisible. It's like, this is really irritating. Stop it! Using his vision to basically see the cloak. He's like, what? You saw me? It's like, yeah, you're not the only. I got more than one vision. It's like, that's pretty funny, because so do I. And then blasts him in the face with his. Tries to blast him with the disintegration beam. However, here's the thing. Superman has survived blasts from the Darkseid's Omega beams, which which I have no doubt are stronger than the disintegration beams that Major Glory uses. But so he's withstood that. Now, to be fair, we don't know if Darkseid was actually training them to disintegrate Superman or not, but because he's taken blasts from Omega beams, and granted, and this is just a weaker version. This isn't even a weaker version of the Omega beam. It just has a weaker version of the ability of the Omega beam, theoretically speaking. I think Major Glory or Super Soldier could take the hit, but it's gonna hurt. Particularly, it's gonna hurt. He's gonna like when you saw Superman in Batman Superman Apocalypse get hit by the Omega beam. You actually saw him literally get burnt. We'd see that, and now he's just like, it's like, you think you've got your armor and toy, son, but, and then, screw it, we're bringing the Freedom Armor in, and then just, it's like, so do I, and this is the armor of America, and then it comes in again, and again, we're going to assume that, assuming he has this in real life, it's an enhancement, it enhances all his physical capabilities, durability, and strength, which, strength's going to be the big thing in this fight, because he's already outspeeds Super Soldier. So he comes in and clashes, then decks him, and this one actually hurts. A, because he already took some damage from the disintegration blasts, but B, because, it's super strength already. And he's got eagle claws on there, too. So that actually hurts. He actually gets a, like, you know, there's some blood. Like, he actually spits some blood. Like, then they clash for a while. Then eventually it just gets to the point where Super Soldier just gets. I think it gets. This is where it basically ends. Then it gets to the point where it's like, this has gone on long enough, and then just takes Major Glory into space, knocks him out of the freaking armor. Now Major Glory can survive in space. We've seen this, and then just. Well, morally speaking, he would not huck him into the sun. However, yeah, it's like, yes, you're so powerful. Let's see you take this. It's like, yeah, gonna throw me into the sun, huh, son? Then just, it's like, son, huh, son? And then he sounds like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's like, then I'll throw you, and then blast him into the sun. However, being Kryptonian, that doesn't quite work out well. So, yeah, now you got. So now he comes out, and then blasts Major Glory. He's like, your turn. Then Major Glory goes down. So it'd be a hard one fought because Major Glory is actually a lot stronger than I think. Because when we watch the Justice Friends on Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, and again, I actually didn't know he showed up on that. When we watch that, we watch it for the fun and stuff like that. We don't actually gauge how strong the characters are they're depicting. But no, apparently Major Glory is really powerful. But he ran up into a wall. Because if you would put him against, say, let me think of a lower balled superhero real quick, like Booster Gold or something like that, he would have beaten Booster Gold, I feel. Or if you put him against, like, maybe Blue Beetle or Cyborg, something like that. But the problem is we're dealing against someone who is Kryptonian and who can feed off yellow sun radiation and who's basically Superman mixed with someone else. Yeah, you see the wall he pretty much ran up against. But surprisingly, he holds his own pretty well, I think. He just doesn't win the majority of the fights. But can he win any of the fights? Yeah, I'd say he could. Like, there's no guarantee that Disintegration Beam wouldn't disintegrate Super Soldier. I just don't personally think it would, but hypothetically it would. Or, super speeding him and just going around 500 laps around the world and just boom, knocking him. Not just knocking straight into him. Could theoretically just knock him out. Wouldn't kill him because he can take hits probably stronger than that without too much difficulty. Well, he can take hits stronger than that probably. But could theoretically knock him out if he did that. But Super Soldier's also got super speed as well, so then you'd run into that factor. I do think he's the faster of the two, but it's all a matter of reflexes at that point. So, but I'd go 80% Super Soldier, but I think Major Glory stands a good 20% of All-American chance. So, but yeah, let me know if you think different. If you do, that's cool. Put in the comments below. Let me know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, superhero, magic, what if, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point as well. I'll be back later today with my magic video, talking about the new set. And I'll have the Who Would Win recorded for tomorrow for the next one. I won't say what that is yet. But thanks for watching. And later this week will be Super Troopers 2, Box Office, and What If. And then next week is the week of Who Wins. And it's the week of Infinity War, baby. You know it. You love it. Let's do this. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you folks next time.